welcome back to the Baseball Kingdom League. If you're just joining us, you missed a hell of a game between the Daisy Flowers and the Mario Fireballs. The Fireballs claw their way back to 500 after dropping 2 in a row. And now we head over to Peach's Ice Garden for the next game between the Bowser Monsters and the Peach Monarchs. Peach Monarchs dropped their first game against the Wild back on opening day, 9-0, and since then they have been on a tear. They have scored a whopping 27 runs since getting shut out. They host the Bowser Monster, who have been the definition of unlucky. They have lost all 3 of their games by 1 run. So, yeah. I think if you look at that loss by the Daisy Flowers, that strengthens the Monarchs' hopes of a playoff run. If they can win this game, it'll really put them in a good position, especially you have that tiebreaker against the Fireballs that you won. But for the Monsters, you're down, but you're not out. Things can still turn around for you. But enough of me wasting your time droning on about playoff scenarios and all of that. Let's get into the game. The announced pitchers for this game, because Bowser's unable to pitch after starting in 2 games, Bowser Jr. will take the mound for the Monsters, his first time since that devastating loss to the Fireballs. And Princess Peach will take the mound for the Monarchs after getting a day's rest and having Red Toad pitch a beauty against the Fireballs. But without further ado, let's go to Peach's Ice Garden for the first time this season. And as always, leave it up to fate, as it is heads for the visiting team, tails for the home team, and we'll let fate decide. Let's see what we got here. Flip a coin.
It's tails this time.
So it's going to be tails. We're going to be playing as the Monarchs as the Monsters come to town, hungry for their first win of the season. Play on all-star level as always, and I will see you guys when I get the roster set up, so it'll just take a second. And here's your starting lineup for this afternoon's game. Again, Peach on the mound for the Monarchs after starting 2 games. Will make her 3rd start of the season. Meanwhile, Bowser Jr. will be making his 2nd start of the season. Should be an interesting game, folks. Let's see what this game has to offer. Again, batting lineups relatively unchanged for both teams. And, yep, let's play ball. 9 innings as always, and let us begin. Peach's Ice Garden, one of the only stadium with a dome over it, so we're playing indoors on some ice, and here comes Bowser Jr., hoping to forget what happened his last start on the mound back on opening day. As that one's a nice hit. I think Darkbones could have made a play on that one, as that puts Toadette on first. With no outs, as now Toadette is going to just... Ooh, Toadette barely makes it. Yep, and that's what makes Bowser so dangerous as a catcher. He can throw from anywhere and make the throw. As that one's a high fly ball, Red Magikoopa is going to settle underneath it. And they're going to tag up and go with Toadette, but that's going to put her on 3rd with Peach coming up to the plate. 1 out, and they're going to... And oh, maybe... I thought it was popped up a little bit, and now an RBI chance comes up as Petey Piranha steps to the plate. The one and only power hitter that the Monarchs can boast that they have is Petey hits a nice one very high and far, but Hammer Bro will settle underneath it and make the out, as sides will change, and the Monarchs definitely let a brilliant opportunity go to waste there as the Monsters get out of their jam. Peach back on the mound now, as that's a great hit. That one going. Are they going to get to that one? Yes, they will. Toadette able to settle underneath it. Big point to note here is that Peach's Ice Garden has the biggest outfield of any team in the league, so we might see a lot of opportunities for some inside the park home runs as the Bowser Monsters go 3 up, 3 down, and now we have a trio of Toads coming up in the top of the second here. Now, the Magikoopas have decent pitching, but they do not have stamina. That's why you want to have someone like Bowser Jr. start a game, can go a little bit further along. Monarchs find themselves at a 2-1 record as that one goes for strike 2. Yellow Toad sets it up, and that one's gonna be caught by Dry Bones as now Red Toad comes to the plate. Great hit there. That one's gonna drop. Red Magikoopa picks it up. And now Red Toad get an opportunity. They don't. Ooh, and Bowser steal opportunity there, but they're not able to really capitalize off of that. As that one's a nice hit. That one going into the outfield. Toad is gonna round third, going home, and he will be safe. So the old man gets a nice hit that flies over the head of Boomerang Bro. It rolled into left center field, and before you knew it, Red Toad had rounded third and got home. 2 outs now, still top of the second, as Baby Peach will ground out to the shortstop, and now we go to the bottom of the second with Bowser coming up to the plate now. As that one is what a play there made by Toad. Toad was a little bit out of position there, but he's able to make the play. Another thing I forgot to mention during last game, the Fireballs are going to be playing the Yoshi Eggs on Wednesday, and the Daisy Flowers will be playing the Monarchs on Wednesday. So those are the next game for those teams that played, as that's a well-hit ball deep into right field, but Blue Toad is underneath it, no problem, and we change sides. So that ends the second inning, the score 1-0. Toadette hits a nice one. That's going to go to left field and get caught. Bowser Jr. winds up, delivers, throws a slow pitch for strike 1 there. And yeah, Bowser Jr. now switching up the speed of his pitches, and that one is going to be a strikeout. So Bowser Jr. shows what he can do, and as that one is a ball that is saved by Dark Bones. He dove at that one like a soccer goalie, and keeps it from going into left field, and they get out of that inning. Monarchs still lead 1-0. Peach delivers the pitch, as that one is, what happened there? That one, and that's where the very in-depth outfield becomes a problem, as you saw how far Toadsworth had to run, and luckily that didn't take longer, and Boomerang Bro didn't get to third. That could have easily been a triple maybe. As that's a big diving play there by Toad. That's his second big play there, as We go back to the top of the order with Dark Bones now at the plate. Two outs, as that's a big hit there, but Blue Toad is underneath it, and they get out of that inning. So it's still 1-0. That's that dreaded one-run deficit that's continued to haunt the Monsters all season long. As Bowser Jr. now gets ready to pitch his 4th inning, as Petey Piranha gets a nice hit. And that one is going to go to the wall in left field, and Petey Piranha will get on second with a double there. Petey Piranha. Oh no, and that one's a beautiful play there by Dark Bones to jump and turn that one around. Thought there was maybe a chance that would have snuck into the outfield, but it didn't. As that one's a looper that goes into left field, and Hammer Bro there to make the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. The score is still 1-0. And we're getting ready to see the meat of the Bowser Monsters lineup step up to the plate. As that one's a deep hit ball. That one going all the way into right field. It won't be a problem, though, for Blue Toad, who makes a routine catch. Now, Red Magikoopa, there we go. As that one's a... Ooh, wow, that could have been a big play there. Maybe. Ball 1 there. As Peach pitches again, that goes ball 2. You don't want to give Bowser a lot of chances here, as Toadsworth is going to have to settle under that. It was deep into center field, and maybe in another ballpark it would have been gone. That one going. Are they going to be able to get to that one? No, they will not, as it's off the post, and it's a go-ahead home run, and the Monsters now take the lead 2-1. Blue Toad maybe could have had a chance at it, but too little too late, as the Monsters get their first runs on the board and shoot themselves into the lead. Fire Bro hits one into the ice, and that will go to the second baseman, Toad, who throws it to first and makes out number 3, which will end the 4th inning. But 2-1 right now is your score, as the Monarchs want to try to come back. That's a big hit there, as that's going to fall in front of Fire Bro. Ooh, and that's a beautiful throw there by Bowser. Get that out. And Bowser Jr. looking a lot sharper than he did in that game against the Fireballs. As I say that, Toadsworth is able to get a hit. And they're going to try to squeeze bunt it and make something happen here. As that one's going to go up the first base line. And Toadsworth is going to sit there at second with a chance at an RBI here for Toadette. Bowser Jr. delivers for strike 2. That's a nice hit. That one's going to land, and Toadette is going to run. Running the bases is Toadette. Toadette going to go for 3. And Toadette makes a wonderful hit. Toadette now running for home, and Toadette will do a spinorama and make it a 1-run lead now for the Monarchs off an inside the park home run. As Blue Toad there now makes a hit, and now the Monarchs are catching fire. As Blue Toad is going to run and get a triple for himself. So Toadette hits an inside the park home run, and then Blue Toad follows it up with a triple of his own. As Peach now is at the plate, and just like that, the game has turned around again. Another lead change, as that's now a hit that goes into center, skims off the ice, and we now have a 4-2 ball game, as now 3 runs have come in this inning. And you might want to think about making a change at pitcher if you are the Monsters. That one's a good hit up the middle, and Peach gonna go for third and will get it. So now a 4-2 game, runners at the corners. Strike one there. Pitch goes there for strike 2. That one's a nice hit. That one going all the way. That one gonna land, and ground rule double is in effect there. So we've seen them all. Doubles, triples, home runs, singles, and Green Toad there gets a big time hit there, and now 4 runs have come in this inning, and now Bowser Jr. just wanting to stop the bleeding, as that's not enough there either, and Petey Piranha comes home for run number 6, so the Monarchs have flipped the game on its head. And Yellow Toad has now added to the lead, now 4. As that's a big hit, that one's going, that's probably gonna get caught, it will be caught. Fire Bro makes the catch and they get out of that inning, but not before 5 runs come in. And 6-2 is your score going into the bottom of the 5th inning. As great reflexes by Baby Peach there. Wow. That ball was easily going to be going into right field there, as that pitch goes for ball 1. As Green Toad there makes a routine play on a line drive. Magikoopa now at the plate and gonna get a nice hit there. That one going to the wall, and that'll land in the little theater box, the upper deck of the stadium, so to speak. And we go to the top of the 6th now with the score 6-2. The Monarchs had a little bit of a hiccup in the 4th inning, but have since answered back very strong. Big hit there, and that's going to get by. Somehow gets through Dry Bones. And you might want to think about making a change. Ooh, and Toadsworth is going to have to leg it back to first. And now Bowser Jr. getting a little bit worried about what's going to happen here, as Baby Peach does the safe thing, as they want to extend their lead a little bit more. Toadette now at the plate. Had her incredible inside the park home run. None of that magic will happen, but Toadsworth will make his way to third. So a squeeze bunt got him to second. A pop-up fly gets him to third. As that's a great Blue Toad. That one's going to drive in another one, as Blue Toad is going to round first. Going to go for 2, and he will get 2 easily with plenty of room to spare, and that will send Bowser Jr. off. And now the big guy, Bowser, comes up to the mound now. Has a lot more power with his pitches, just doesn't have as much movement on him. As Toadette gets Peach gets a nice hit, and that one's gonna go. That one rolling all the way to the wall. I don't know why Fire Bro let that one sit there and just roll, but Peach gets a triple out of it, and that brings up Petey Piranha. That's another great hit, but finally they get out of that inning after Fire Bro has to make a big-time catch. And halfway through the 2nd, and 7 unanswered runs, the Monarchs lead by 6. Toadsworth making a lot of great plays Monarchs will get... Oh no. That could have been a routine play, but they didn't get it. As that one will come in and make it 8-3. Toadsworth kind of played it. I thought it was going to go a little bit shallow, but it landed over his head. And Darkbones comes home and makes it a 5-run game. We have seen leads evaporate already. We saw it today earlier, but and I don't know why Hammer Bro thought that was a good idea to maybe try to go back, because that's a double play ball that 2-1 count now, as Bowser looks at that one for strike 2. As that one's lifted well, that one going all the way into right center field. Toadsworth settles underneath it and makes the catch. So 1 run comes in and the lead gets cut to 5, but we go to the top of the 7th. 8-3 is your score. Toad steps to the plate now. And there we go, another one. Is Green Toad gonna round first? Green Toad rounding second. Green Toad is gonna go for the whole ball of wax, and he will get it inside the park. So again, the big outfield plays a critical role as Boomerang Bro is able to get that one in, and 9-3 right now, and the Monarchs looking okay as Red Toad is... That one's going foul. I think Fire Bro could have made a play on that ball. Instead chose not to. As that one now is a ground out to third, as Darkbones takes care of that one. And Toadsworth makes good contact with the ball. That one goes high, far, but too much air underneath it, and that's out number 3. You go to the bottom of the 7th, 9-3 is your score. The Monsters trail by 6. As Bowser Jr. gets to first on a single, and now Peach is tired. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That one, they're not getting the ball. I don't know why they hesitated there. And 9-4. Not much you could do there as Blue Toad picks up the ball and throws it in, but Bowser Jr. slides on the ice and pulls the Monsters within 5, and that is where they will make the change. They're going to call on Toadsworth now to come in and finish this game. He does not have a lot of stamina, but they are very close to ending this. As that one's a well-hit ball. That one going far, all the way to the wall. And with one swing of the bat, we got ourselves a 3-run ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So this inning has become a disaster now for the Monarchs, as now the Monsters are starting to chip away at the lead. And remember, they did this to the Wilds last week, as that one's a nice hit ball, but Peach is gonna have to track that one down and will get it no problem. And that's where that fatigue comes in. Red Toad makes a nice play there. It lands, but he throws it to first before it can reach the outfield. Strike 1 there. As that one's lifted well, high, far, and uh-oh, that one gonna land. Are they gonna get to that one? I don't think it'll get there. And an inside the park home run brings it within 2. They have to get out of this one, folks. And that one is not going to get away from him either. That's going to be 2. And now the lead is looking very vulnerable. Toadsworth. And that one gets called a ball by Lakitu. As that one is now putting runners on the corners, and the tying run is at first. The leading run is at home right now. And you gotta think, how are you gonna deal with this as Bowser lifts one deep, but that one's gonna go foul. That one goes for strike 2. And as that one's hit well, that one going, that will land fair, but I think that Toadette's gonna settle underneath it and make the catch. She will. And that almost proved disastrous. And just like that, the monsters are able to come back and make it now a manageable lead to come back from. 9-7 as we go to the top of the 8th inning here. Game coming down to the wire here. Bowser on the mound has a chance to maybe pull off a great comeback, pull off a comeback that they've been trying to do for now 3 games. As that one's a nice hit down the first base line, but it'll be caught by Blue Magikoopa. Blue Toad now at the plate. Top of the 8th inning here. As Blue Toad is going to get a nice hit. That one's going to get lifted. And Red Magikoopa is going to be there to make the catch. And we change sides and go to the bottom of the 8th inning with the score 9-7. And some power hitters coming up. They're going to have to change the defense, figure out what they're... And Toadette is going to come in for relief. So Toadette comes in now. This is now a different pitcher they have coming in. As Green Toad is able to get in front of that and kind of intercept it before it goes out into center field. Toadette now hits one that goes right back to Toadette, and she'll make the play no problem. Toadette pitches for strike 2. And that's now out number 3, and we go to the top of the 9th now. Score 9-7. If you're the Monarchs, you kind of want some insurance runs right now. That would be a big help. As the first pitch of the 9th inning goes for strike 1. That one is a grounder to Drybones, the second baseman. That one's a nice hit. Petey Piranha, that one going all the way back. Are they going to be able to get that one? Firebro settles underneath it and makes the grab. So now Green Toad played admirably, as that one's going to get away from him, and that one's going to be fair. So somehow, Drybones misses the ball there. It squirts out into the outfield. As they tried to steal there, and it's not going to work. Bowser Jr.'s having none of that. So we go to the bottom of the 9th inning with the score 9-7, just like it was in the earlier game. As that one's hit well, and Peach is going to have to settle underneath it. As that one, no! And that one's fair. The iceberg got in the way. And now, with a runner on third, as that now brings them within 1. Now what do? 1 out. That one's a deep hit ball. As that iceberg doesn't get in the way there, that's out number 2. Hammer Bro now up at the plate. 1-run game here. Toadette, and that one's a fair ball. That one's down the first base line. And now with red Magikoopa. And that's going to be a catch, and that's the game. And the Monsters lose again by 1 run. These guys cannot catch a break as the Monsters fall to 0-4. So red Magikoopa lines right out, and that ends the ball game. Man, oh man, oh man. They cannot catch a break, the Monsters. It's a big win for the Peach Monarchs as they improved to 3-1 on the season and increased their winning streak to 3 now. Things seem to be looking on the up and up now for the Peach Monarchs. Toadette's your MVP. Some great running, great batting as well. Pretty average points-wise for everybody, but nothing special, but it got the job done. The Bowser Monsters, meanwhile, Bowser, 0 points MVP, wow. So they kept Bowser to a minimum. Their best player in this game was Hammer Bro, who batted in and actually played a great job there, but 9-8 is your final score. As Monsters fans, I don't know how to say it because they keep losing by 1. But that is incredible. Another great game. Day 4 is shaping up to be a really competitive day, and it's very fitting because we're getting the playoff picture filled in a little bit more. But that will do it for this part, or this game rather. Thank you so much for watching, and we're only halfway through these Baseball Kingdom League games for day 4 and for the regular season. It's been great. It's been a great ride so far, but thank you again, and I will see you in the next game. Take care.